Yeah. So Hrishikeshaha, Hrishikesho, it's all the same because in the last verse, if you remember, we did Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. So basically, all Yatra Yogeshwarah Yogeshwarah Krishnaha, Yatra Partha Dhanurdharaha. Now the reason it becomes Dhanurdharo or Krishno is or Partho is because there is some Sandhi rules which will come very much later in our course. Okay, so because of that it changes, but actually when you see a masculine word ending in O, you should know that it is aha. Okay. Okay, excellent.
Then Keshava, Govinda, Madhusudana, Janardhana, Madhava.
So Keshava.
31. Keshava in verse 31.
Very good.
Verse 33 is Govinda. Verse 35 is Madhusudana.
Yes.
Verse 36, Janardhana and Madhava. I think both in verse 36, I think.
1 and 35 and 36, yeah. Okay. And there is one name which is missing. Actually, there are two names which are missing. Okay, who else has any other names? Any other names? Okay. I also have Krishna.
Yeah, Krishna is there, Mataji. I didn't tell because it was Krishna.
So there is Krishna in 31 and 40.
Yeah.
And there is Varshneya.
Oh, I didn't pick that up. Okay.
So there is Varshneya. Varshneya means one who belongs to the Vrishni clan. Varshneya. 140. So those were the names of Krishna. Anybody else gets any other names? Let me know. I might have missed some. Okay, so I've got 8 names. Achyuta, Hrishikesha, Janardana, Krishna, Madhusudana, Madhava, Varshneya, and Keshava. Okay. Arjuna's names. How many have you got?
I've got 7, Mataji.
Excellent. Go for it.
In verse 4, he's referred to as Arjuna. 14, Pandavaha.
Pandava, so yeah.
In 15, Dhananjayaha. In verse 20, again Pandavaha. In verse 24, Gudakeshana.
Gudakesha.
Kesha. And verse 25, Partha. Verse 27, Kaunteyaha.
Very nice. Excellent. So I've got, I think, one more. So I've got Arjuna, Dhananjaya, Gudakesha, Kapidhwaja, Pandava, Partha, and Kaunteya. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Translate into Samskrita. So how many sentences? There are 9 sentences. So shall we just give ourselves numbers? I think we are 9 of us here. So Uma Mataji, you're number 1. Vidushi, number 2. Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu, you're number 3. Shalvan Prabhu, number 4. Shweta Mataji, 5. Krishna, you're 6. Puneet, number 7. Yashaswini, 8. Oh, okay. Kunjal Mataji, you're number 9. And Gopal Prabhu and Mataji, you can be the backup for the others. Okay. Okay. First one, please.
He Shiva, Bhavatah, Mushikah, Bidalah, Sunakah, Cha, Atra Santi.
बहु समीचीनं. हे शिव भवतः मूषिकः अथवा मूषिका बिडालः बिडाला शुनकः और शुनी च अत्र सन्ति. Did you all get the santi? Not asti, yeah? Atra santi. Bahu samichinam. Ha. Vidushi.
Bhadra, your book is not there, it is somewhere else. He Bhadre, bhavatyaha pustakam tatra nasti, bhavatyaha pustakam anyatra asti.
It is somewhere else.
Tat pustakam anyatra asti? Pustakam anyatra asti.
It is.
It's either etat or tat, but that is
Very good.
etat.
So that it is na. So tat anyatra asti.
Tat anyatra asti.
Tat pustakam mastu.
Got it, man. Yeah, tat anyatra
asti. Gopal Prabhu, you have a question? Oh, Mataji.
Mataji, just one doubt. You know, when we refer this with respect, can we say E Shiva Mahodaya, Pavatyaha Mushika?
One minute. Hey, say it again.
Hey Shiva Mahodaya.
Is it Shiva Mahodaya?
Shiva Mahodaya.
Shiva Mahodaya.
Mahodaya. Bhavataha Mushika Bidala Shunakaha cha atra santi. So that is with respect we can say that.
We can say that, but you don't need to.
Okay.
Because Shiva works as it is. Hey Shiva. Okay. Number 3.
Pratapa, where are your pen and pencil? Hey Pratapa, Bhavataha Lekani Ankani cha kutra santi.
Bahu samichinam. Bhavataha Lekhani Ankani cha. Athva you can also say Lekhani cha Ankani cha. Both are correct. Even in the first one, Bhavataha Mushika cha Bidalaha cha Shunakaha cha Atra santi. That's also correct. Excellent. Technically speaking, when you have only 2 items, you can't say santi, but we'll come to that at a much later stage when we take duals, okay? That's just something to keep at the back of your mind. Yes, Shweta Mataji, you have a question.
Hare Krishna Mataji, my question is, I wrote it as Hey Pratapa, Kutra Bhavata Lekhni cha Ankani Santi. So would that be correct or it's wrong?
What is the rule when it comes to cha?
So cha you can add in middle or at the end?
Not or at the end.
Either at the end or on the middle.
You must add it at the end. You may add it after every item, but you must add it at the end.
Okay.
Right. So it is like, to give you an example, if you had if you were adding up a set of numbers, you know how you write all the numbers and then you put a line at the bottom? The cha is like that line at the end of all the items. Okay. So it must come at the end. Okay. You may put it in the middle, you may not. But if you do, then it must come after every item, or it goes at the end of all the items. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Prabhuji?
Yeah, and the next.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course.
No, Manasi, that is not your phone. Na. E Manasi, Sadurvani Bhavatya Nasti.
Bahu samichinam. Sa Duravani. When it is long, feel free to make it nice and long.
Sa Duravani Bhavatyah Nasti.
Or Sa Bhavatyah Duravani Nasti. Or Na. Both are good. Okay.
Mataji, just
Yes.
here, like no Manasi, I didn't add that hey because I thought like we are not calling, we are just saying no Manasi. So na Manasi, sa bhavatyaha duravani na asti.
Samichinam. But I remember we said at this stage just add hey to everything, just so it's like a hook. Okay, it's a mental hook.
No Manasi, I didn't think like no Manasi. It's like no Manasi.
That is fine. Na Manasi. And the Manasi is short, huh?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Manasi. Huh? Manasi.
Manasi.
Bahu Samichinam. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Prabhuji. Okay, next one. Number 5.
Bindu, my son, daughter, horse, elephant, and donkey are there. He Bindu, mam putraha, putri, ashvaha,
Mama putraha.
putraha, putri, ashvaha, gaja, gadharb, cha, tatra santi.
Okay. Hey.
Bindu.
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 Bindo.
Bindu.
Hey Bindo. Mama. Mamna. Mama.
Mama.
Putraha.
Putraha.
Putri.
Putri.
Ashvaha.
Ashvaha. Gajaha.
Gardabha.
Gardabha. Cha.
Tatra santi. Bahu samichinam. Bahu samichinam.
So,
Yes, Shalvan Prabhu.
so I made it Mama Putraha cha Putri cha Ashva cha Gaja cha Garbha.
Gardabaha.
Gardabha cha.
Then you're correct.
So Ashva Gaja Garbha you can know, not Ashva.
Ashvaha cha gajaha cha gardabaha cha. So you can either put a cha after every item or you put it right at the end.
No, instead of Ashvaha, I just wrote Asva Gaja, Asva cha Gaja cha Gardabha cha.
That's fine.
Okay.
So you can either write He Bindo, Mama Putraha cha, Putri cha, Ashvaha cha, Gajaha cha, Gardabah cha, Tatra Santi. Or you can write He Bindo, Mama Putraha, Putri, Ashvaha, Gajaha, Gardabah cha, Tatra Santi. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. Excellent. Next.
Cheryl, is that your hand? Cheryl Mahodaya Sa Bhavatya Hastah Va.
Bahu Samichinam. Kintu, when you're calling Cheryl Mahodaya, what will it become?
Hey.
Mahodaya. Daya.
Radha.
Huh?
Radha.
Radhe.
Radha. He. Radhe. Use the he. Use the he for now. Okay. It's a hook.
So
It's a memory hook.
Yeah, no, but as I was reading, it said certain names that you cannot add that have U or A or that you can't change. You can add Mahodaya, then you don't have to add Hey, because there is this example which is up. You've sent the example, Jane, where is your house? So it says, oh yeah, Hey Jane, sorry. That's right. Thank you.
Look, you don't have to add hey, but you do it now.
Okay.
Okay, once you get to be an expert, you can go around calling people without the hey. But now use it because it's a hook. Okay, it's a mnemonic too. Okay, so He Cheryl Mahodaye.
He Cheryl Mahodaye.
Say it.
He Cheryl Mahodaye Sa Bhavatyah Hastah Va.
Okay, will it be Sa Bhavatyaha Hastaha Va?
Oh, I didn't get the, like, is that your hand? Is that when you say, don't you say va?
No, Va is correct.
Sa.
Will it be Sa or Saha?
Saha.
Why? Why Saha?
Female. But no, female, it's, oh, hand is neuter.
Hand is male.
Hastaha.
Hastaha, male. Right.
Hastaha.
You'll have to wear with the backbencher, please.
Okay. Hastaha. Hastaha is
I tend to
male.
get it late tube light, yes. So the hand being male, it is right.
Okay. Saha hastaha. That hand. Saha hastaha.
I was, as I was referring, I could see so many answers wrong. I'm like, oh my God, where have I added Santi? I've added Santi before Atra and this and then. So I'm just, that's the reason I'm using a pencil now. So please bear with me.
No problem. No problem. Okay. As long as you get the concept. Okay. Saha bhavatyaha hastaha va. So bhavatyaha, your. Okay, to a female. Saha bhavatyaha hastaha va. Okay, saha hastaha, that hand. Bhavatyaha, yours. Va, is it? Question. Right? So, is that your hand? Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah. That's the thing. I'm getting the knack of it, that I have to go by the word hand, not by the name that I'm addressing.
Exactly.
So it just take a while for me to.
No problem. No problem. Okay, next one, please.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Kripa, you and Sita are there. Kripe, didn't know for you, Bhavan. Bhavati, sorry. And Site, cha, tatra, santi.
Come again.
Are there. Tatra asti.
No. Tatra santi, okay. I'll tell you that much. Start at the beginning again.
Kripe.
Very good.
Cha bhavati.
Cha kimartham. Why cha?
Because there's 3 people I'm addressing, no?
How many people are there actually? Kripa. So when we say, so we have called out to Kripa, right? So I say, Puneet, you and Riddhi are there. How many people are there?
2.
Astu. So, hey Kripe, you called out Kripa, hey Kripe.
Hey Kripe.
Okay. Now you, meaning to Kripa, which is Bhavati. And who is the second person?
Sita.
Very good. So now put it together.
So, hey Kripe, Bhavati,
Sita.
Can you please mute yourselves? Sorry, Puneet, come again.
Yeah. Hey Kripe, Bhavati, cha site cha tatra santi.
Bahu samichinam. Site kimartham? Why Site?
Because I'm calling her as well.
Are you calling out Sita? I'm saying you and Riddhi are there. I'm calling out to Riddhi. No.
Oh, okay. I thought. So Mataji, I think it's my mental thing. In front of me, I think there are 3 people. So I'm saying, okay, Kripa. Then I'm pointing to this person, the middle person, calling them you, and calling the third person Sita, and then I'm saying, you are over there. That's why.
Okay. I see where you're coming then.
That's why I'm.
Kripe, Bhavati, Site, cha tatra santi. Okay, it works.
Because the way I'm reading the sentence is as if I'm actually calling 3 people and then telling them to go there.
Okay. Okay. it works perfectly.
Yeah.
So in that case, the bhavati will not be a long bhavati, it will be bhavati.
Yeah.
Works. Absolutely works.
Mataji,
Did everybody else understand that?
I also thought like it was three people, like Kripa is one person, you is, I'm referring to you, and
Okay.
Sita is the third person.
Okay, very
What
good.
I wrote is, I didn't call out for Kripa, like Puni Prabhu did, like Kripe, because I'm not calling out, I'm just saying the name. So I just kept it as Kripa, Bhavati, not Bhavati, Bhavati, Sita, Cha, Tatra Santi.
That is also fine.
But you said Bhavati, but I kept.
No, that is if you're
Bhavati.
calling out.
No, then also I'm not calling. Kripa, you and Sita are there.
That's what I'm saying. In your case, that works correctly. Okay. So here we have a, so this particular sentence can actually be seen from 3 different angles. Angle 1 is Puneet's angle, where he has 3 people in front of him called Kripa, Hey You, and Sita. Okay. So there he's calling out to Kripa and he's saying Kripe, and he's also calling out to Hey You. Kripe, Hey You, Hey Sita. Okay. So Hey Kripe, Hey Bhavati, Hey Sita, you are all there. Okay. Second, Aditya Prabhu, sorry, Lakshmi. Prabhuji, you have Aditya in front. I keep calling you Aditya Prabhu.
Oh, it is Mataji. That's also my name.
Okay. So his take is Kripa, you and Sita are there. So I'm not telling it to Kripa or to Sita. I'm just generally saying Kripa, you and Sita are there. So I'm not calling out anybody. Okay. Version 3 is Hey Kripe, you and Sita are there. Okay, in which case there are only 2 people. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so maybe I should change my sentence and make it a little more clear. So maybe I should just add a Oh Kripa, and that makes it clear then. Oh Kripa, you and Sita are there. Yes, Sujata Mataji.
Mataji, the last one version you said, in that case, Bhavati will be the long one, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So it'll be Hey Kripe, Bhavati, Sita cha
Tatra Santi. Okay.
Samichinam.
Thank you, Mataji.
No problem. Okay, very good. Next, number 8.
Son, where are my father, your sister, the phone, and the tiger? He putra, mama janakah cha bhavatah bhagani cha duravani cha vyagrah cha kutra santi. Vyagrah
cha kutra santi.
cha kutra santi.
Bahu samichinam. Bahu samichinam. Everyone's okay with that? Okay. Last one. Kunjal Mataji, are you there? Huh.
Padma, who is that man?
Ah, Mr. Patton. Oh, did I have Padma there?
Yes, Padma.
Oh, you. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
He Padme, Saha Punsah Kaha.
Saha Purushaha Kaha.
Purushaha.
Saha or Kaha Saha Purushaha or any combination thereof is all fine. Hey Padme. Purushaha or Saha Purushaha Kaha.
Mataji, can we also just say Saha Kaha?
Saha Kaha is also perfectly fine. Excellent. Oh, very good. Okay. So everyone's okay with this? All right. So then today we are going to learn how to say Krishna's flute or Rama's pen and so on. So we're going to learn possessives. Possessive means when I have something, right? Possessing, when I possess something. So we are going to look at possessives. So when we say, who is he? What is the question there? Saha.
Saha kaha.
Very good. Saha kaha or eshaha kaha, right? And when it is who is she?
Sa ka.
Very good. Sa ka. And what is that?
Tatkim.
Okay. So your question words there were kaha, ka, and kim, right? Now the question for whose is kasya. What is it?
Kasya.
Kasya. Okay. So we're going to answer the question kasya. We already know. Kasya duravani. Mama duravani. So we already know how to say mine. Correct? Mama duravani. If I want to say your to a girl, how do I say?
Bhavatyaha.
Bhavatyaha. Very good. If I want to say your to a boy?
Bhavataha.
Bhavataha. So we already know 3 answers to kasya. They are, mine is
Mama.
mama, yours to a female,
Bhavatyaha.
very good, to a male,
Bhavataha.
bhavataha. So we already know 3 answers.
Yeah.
Whose is this? Kasya asti, mama asti, bhavataha asti, bhavatyaha asti. Astu. Now I want to say this is actually Krishna's. So when we say he is Krishna, how do we say that?
He is Krishna. Bhavataha Krishnaha.
Bhavataha, why?
He is, sorry. Eshaha Krishnaha.
Yeshaha Krishnaha or Saha Krishnaha. Now when we want to say Krishna's, the Krishnaha, the ha goes away and sya gets added. Krishnasya. What does it become? Krishnasya. Krishnasya. Ramas.
Ramasya.
Ramasya. Govindas.
Govindasya.
Govindasya. Jagannathas.
Jagannathasya.
Jagannathasya. Madhavas.
Madhavasya.
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 Okay. Asya. So let me just share my screen and show you that. So you can read it and then we'll just do a few words. Are you able to see that? Yeah? Okay, good. So possessives answer the question. Kasya etat. Kasya pustakam. Whose book is this? And we already know mama, bhavataha and bhavatyaha. And in case of masculine words, the h is removed and sya is added. So Krishnaha, the h goes away and sya is added. Krishnasya. Just give me 1 minute. Vamanaha. Vamanasya. You can unmute yourselves, please. Vamanaha. Vamanasya.
Manasya.
Vamanasya. Balaramaha.
Balaramasya.
Keshavaha.
Keshavasya.
Gajaha.
Gajasya.
Ajaha.
Ajahasya.
Ajaha.
Ajasya.
Ajasya. Mayuraha.
Mayurasya.
Mayurasya. Shukaha. Shukasya. Vanaraha.
Vanarasya.
Vanarasya. Astu. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you want to say his and he's far away, it becomes tasya. So saha becomes tasya. Make sense? Okay. Saha tasya eshaha etasya.
Oh, that's trippy now.
Okay. So saha is tasya and eshaha etasya. Okay. Saha tasya eshaha etasya. Okay. Now similarly, very similarly, we'll come to the examples a little later, okay? Very similarly, neuter words. Neuter words end in patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam. So patram, the disappears and sya gets added. So patram, patrasya. Jalam, jalasya. Parnam, parnasya. Dhanam, dhanasya. Pustakam, vatayanam, vatayanasya. Yanam, yanasya. Is that clear? Kamalam, kamalasya. Gopalaha,
Gopalasya.
gopalasya. Srinivasaha,
Srinivasya.
Srinivasasya.
Vasasya.
Srinivasasya. Narasimha,
Narasimhasya.
Narasimhasya. Okay? Clear? Excellent. Okay. So now let's look at some of the examples that we have, and you're going to try and solve them here, okay? So we want to say, whose cat is that? What is the word for whose?
Kasya.
Very good. Ha.
Bidali, I think.
Vidalaha.
Vidalaha. That.
Sorry.
Sahar.
Very good. Okay. And so we don't need to add va or anything, okay? Why? Because the kasya is a question already. Okay? The kasya is sitting with a question mark. So we don't need to add va. So how this sentence will go? Saha kasya bidalaha. When we say it in Hindi, वो किसका बिल्ली है और बिल्ला है. Okay? किसका. सह कस्य बिडालः. Does that make sense? Or you can say Saha Bidalah Kasya. That also works. Okay?
Hare Krishna Mataji, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So like I just got confused with the word cat because when I was looking in the dictionary during the example, I couldn't find anything as Bidalah. Either it is Bidala or Bidalakah.
It's okay. Bidala comes from Bidalaha. Bidalakaha, then Bidalaki. Okay, and yeah, and then otherwise there's totally different words like Marjorie, in which case the masculine would be Marjaraha. So you end up having to derive it. So Bidalaha is a very common used word. Yeah. Okay. So is that sentence clear? Whose cat is that? Saha kasya bidalaha or saha bidalaha kasya. Okay. Saha kasya bidalaha is a good way of putting it, elegant way of putting it. Okay. Next one. Any questions with the first one? No. Okay, good. That is the monkey's banana. What are we talking about?
Banana.
Banana.
We are talking about not just banana, we're talking about that banana.
That banana. Yeah.
Okay, always get the pronoun to go with it, okay?
Yeah.
Not just banana, but that banana. Very good. That banana is the monkey's. Okay, so how are we going to say that? What is banana?
Kadali phalam.
Kadali phalam.
Kadali phalam.
That banana?
Tat kadali phalam.
Bahu samichinam. Tat kadali phalam.
Monkey kya?
Monkey is vanarah.
Vanarasya. Vanarasya.
Vanarasya.
Tat vanarasya kadali phalam. Make sense?
Yeah.
वो बंदर का केला है. Very good. Tat vanarasya kadali phalam. We got that as well. Okay. This is my father's book. What are we talking about?
Pustakam.
This
book.
This pustakam. Very good. So this pustakam is?
Etat pustakam.
Etat pustakam.
Etat mama janakasya.
Mama
Janakasya.
Janakasya. Pustakam.
Yes, brilliant. Etat mama janakasya pustakam. Very nice, very nice. Excellent. Tat mama janakasya pustakam. Well done. That is Krishnananda's school. School is Vidyalayah.
Krishnanandasya.
Saha.
Very good. Saha.
Krishnanandasya vidyalayah.
Bahu samichinam. Saha Krishnanandasya Vidyalayah.
Vidyalayah.
Is everyone getting this? Is anyone lost? Very good. If everyone's getting it, that's wonderful. Okay. This is his house. Okay, he is standing far away. Huh? The house is not far away. Remember, whenever you have a word in brackets, it's talking about the word before it. Okay, this is his house and he is far away. How will you say it? What are we talking about?
House.
This house.
This house. This house. How will we say house? Graham.
Graham. Etat graham.
Etad graham. Bahu samichinam. Etad graham. Ha.
Tasya.
His. Etat tasya graham. Clear?
Tasya etat graham mataji.
Can say.
Okay.
But etat tasya graham is the more, or you can say etat graham tasya. Any which way you can put it. Like I said, in Sanskrit, dog eats cat, cannot become cat eats dog. It just cannot become. The meaning will never change wherever you put it, except when there are certain words, and we'll talk about those words later. But 99.9% of the time, you put the words any which way and they are not going to bother you. Okay, the meaning will not change. So, etat tasya griham. Now, this is just because we are talking in terms of spoken Sanskrit. Then this becomes more elegant. We are not talking in terms of poetry. In poetry, to meet the meter requirements, you move things around. Okay, and at some stage we'll talk about meters as well. Meters are known as chanda, and we'll talk about that so that when we read our verses, there are so many different verses with so many different tunes, right? We know that Bhagavad Gita, the main verses are sung in one tune. Then there are certain other verses which are longer and they go in another tune. And then when you look at the Brahma Samhita verses, those are sung in another tune because the number of syllables are different. So we'll have a session around how to identify different syllables and how to figure out what the chanda is. Okay. Okay. But for now, we're just doing this. Yeah. Okay. This is his house. Very good. Etat tasya griham. Bahu samichinam. So bhavatah. Bhavan becomes bhavatah. We know that. Now neuter words. Translate this for me. Kamalasya patram asti. Kamalam means lotus.
Lotus is a flower.
Patram. Kamalasya patram asti. Kamalasya means what?
Lotus.
Lotus.
Lotuses.
Lotuses. Yeah. This is lotus's leaf.
Lotus.
Okay. Now, where do you get the this? There is no etat, no?
Yeah.
Ha. So, Kamalasya patram asti ityukte. Lotus has leaf.
Okay.
Okay. Kamalasya patram asti. Kamal ka patta hai. Or it can, lotus has leaf, or it can be
lotus's leaf.
Yeah, I have a lotus leaf. Or you have a lotus, you know. Kamalasya patram asti. Meaning, suppose somebody comes and says, you know, oh, Kamalasya patram asti va? Ma'am, Kamalasya patram asti. Yes, yes, lotus leaf is there. You know, or basically, yeah, that would be a better one. Lotus leaf is there. Okay, it doesn't mean is there. Okay, it just means is there. In English, the there is kind of, it can mean there and it can also mean hai in general.
Available. Lotus leaf.
Yeah, available. Yeah. Is there or available. Okay.
Mataji, sorry to.
Yes.
So when we saw in last class, like asti means it somewhat means is, right? So when we say no, na asti, it is not
there.
Not. So asti means is basically is.
Is there, yeah.
So is there or it just is?
So this is if you, okay. In Tamil we say irku. Lotus is what?
Tamarai.
Tamarai. Tamarayoda elai. Thank you very much. Tamarai elai irukku. Okay. தாமரையோட இலை இருக்கு. अब இருக்கு, that இருக்கு is இங்கே இருக்கு, generally இருக்கு. You understand?
So when we say there, then that should be followed with either etad, yeshaha, yesha or tat, right? When we say there.
Why yeshaha? Yeshaha means what?
This is
This.
lotus leaf. So it means
but we are not saying. But we are not saying this is lotus leaf. No. இது தாமரபத்திரம் சொல்லலையே நம்ம.
Mataji, would you say tatra then because of the word there?
That's what I'm saying. In English, we say there. Oh, yeah. The Taj Mahal is there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not saying the Taj Mahal is over there.
Oh, like you're saying it exists, sort of thing.
It exists. Exactly. It's there. It's there.
Leaf exists. Okay.
Yeah.
Not pointing there.
Like
Yeah,
the virus is there.
Yeah.
In the air.
Yeah.
But where? We're not saying exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like available. Okay. Next one. Let's try another one. Upanetram means glasses. Mama upanetrasya kachakaha nasti. Kachaka is glass. Mama upanetrasya kachakaha nasti.
My glasses have no glass.
Yeah. My specs have no glass, or my glasses have no glass. My spectacles glass is not there. So when I say not there, I don't mean not there.
Yeah.
So my specs do not have glass. Yeah. Jalam. Jalam means water. So jalasya varnaha raktaha.
Water
Have we done colors?
Yeah. Yes, we have.
Red.
Water color is red.
Water's color is red. The color of. So now this is important to note, okay? Water's color is red. Jalasya varnaha raktaha. If I tell you the color of the water is red, it will still be jalasya varnaha raktaha. Why? The color varnaha of the water, jalasya, is red, raktaha. So it is the same thing. Jalasya varnaha raktaha.
Mataji, is it like active and passive voice in English grammar?
No. No. Just another way of saying the same thing, Mataji.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Phalasya varnaha haritaha. Phalam.
It's green.
Fruit.
The fruit is green in color.
Yes. The color of the fruit is green.
Or the fruit's color is green?
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Pustakasya nama Bhagavad Gita asti.
The book's name is.
Yeah, the book's name is Bhagavad Gita. Simple, isn't it? The name of the book is Bhagavad Gita. So let's try. Are there any colors? Anything here? Okay. Okay, I've got some stuff here in gray. If you feel like you can read through it, but don't get confused. Okay, we'll do this later. Basically, what we want to say here is when I say, so, Pustakasya nama Bhagavad Gita. Pustakasya. Pustakasya nama Bhagavad Gita va? Na. This is not the Bhagavad Gita. So if I want to say this books, it becomes etasya pustakasya nama Bhagavad Gita. It will not become etat pustakasya. Pustakam, etat pustakam. Etat pustakam will become etasya pustakasya. Okay, that is what the gray is saying. So if I want to say that boy's name is Rama. That boy. So saha balakaha. But that boy's balakasya. So tasya, very good. Tasya balakasya nama Ramaha. Okay, so basically what I tried to say is words that flock together change together. So the color of that house is red. So it is that house. Okay, so that house's color is red. Houses grihasya, that houses tasya grihasya. It will not become tad grihasya. Okay. That boy's pen. Tasya balakasya lekhani. This spectacles color. Etasya upanetrasya varnaha. Okay, so like I said, we'll not be using this extensively right now, but keep it at the back of your mind and we'll come to it shortly enough. So today we've learned how to say the possessives for masculine and neuter words. We have not touched feminine words. We'll do that next time because feminine words work a little differently. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and we're going to have a quick fire kind of quiz. So I need you to tell me the possessive forms of the words that I'm going to call out now, okay? Okay. Chhatraha.
Chhatrasya.
Chatrasya.
Vrikshaha.
Vrikshasya.
Naraha.
Narasya.
Narasya. Saha.
Sahasya.
Tasya.
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 Tasya. Mukham. Mukhasya. Griham.
Grahasya.
Lalatam.
Lalasya.
Dhanam.
Dhanasya.
Aranyam.
Aranyasya.
Pustakam.
Pustakasya.
Vakyam.
Vakyasya.
Etat.
Tasya.
Etasya.
Etasya.
Etasya. Parthaha.
Tasya.
Parthasya. Dutaha.
Dutasya.
Gokulaha.
Gokulasya.
Gramaha.
Ramasya.
Meshaha.
Meshasya.
Meshasya. Meshasya. Temanam.
Demanasya.
Temanasya. Kankanam. Kankatam. Udaram. Udarasya. Eshaha. Etasya. 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 Mitram.
Mitrasya.
Mitrasya. Saha.
Tasya.
Eshaha.
Etasya.
Tat.
Tasya.
Tasya. Etat.
Etasya.
Bahu samichinam. Sarve Panditaha. Satyameva. You're all so good. Just like that, you pick it up. You're so good. Well done. So, any questions? So, you have a small homework. So, you have to translate some sentences into English and you have to translate some into Sanskrit. Very simple ones. All the best. So, make sure that if you don't find any word, if you don't understand any word, look it up in the dictionary. When you're looking it up in the dictionary, make sure you know what the gender is and then work accordingly. Okay? Okay. Don't look so scared. It's okay. It's very simple. Don't worry. Very simple. Okay, chalo. So we'll see you all next week. Namo namaha. Bahu bahu dhanyavadaha. Hare.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.